All right, the following is your third home exercise program. This one is going to replace exercise program number 1. First exercise I want you to do is go onto a stair. You can hold on to for support. Then I want you to slowly step down and strike the ground with your toe first and then your heel, all right? So when you do toe first and then your heel, try to go down nice and gently. Hold on to your handrails for support. We're trying to load up that big toe slowly, under control. We're also doing this because when your injured foot is on the stair, we're working on some ankle control here. So we're working on some ankle control when your foot is on the stair. And then when your foot is off the stair, we're working on some ability to load up that big toe joint to the best of your ability, all right? Try to do 10 steps on each leg. Exercise number 2, we're standing on the stair again, and this time we're stepping down to the side. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna try to work on slowly controlling myself down a few seconds and landing with my big toe first, and then back up. And again, I'll do this 10 times on each side, all right? Now we're gonna work on some walking exercises. The first exercise I want you to do is just simply lift your leg nice and high and step forward. Hey guys, can you guys be a little more quiet, please? Thank you so much. And that's my children. So, lift your leg nice and high. Try to strike the ground with your heel first. All right, and all we're doing here is a nice high step with your heel first. And this exercise is challenging because the higher we lift our leg, the more balance challenge we get in our stance leg, all right? So let's try to think about taking maybe like 15 steps with each leg, nice and high, but not very far. The second round is gonna be not as high, but try to go a little further, right? So now I'm taking this kind of exaggeratedly long step, and I'm gonna try to keep my back foot straight and flat the entire time. So when I take that nice long step, it's going to be a lot harder for me to keep that back foot, heel down, foot straight. And again, we're trying to take those long steps, 15 steps on each leg, nice and slow and controlled. All right, now we're working on our balance exercises. You can do this in front of something you can hold on to for support if needed. What I want you to do is one foot down for support, other foot just lightly putting your toe down, right? And it's not so much that we're trying to put like pressure through our toe in this exercise, but we're just trying to put our toe down just so we have a little more balance versus foot straight up. So I'm in toe touch weight bearing here, and all I want to try to do is nice and slow. I'm going to rotate my chest either direction 8 times. All right, and then I'm going to switch my leg and then do the same thing, turning that chest as far as you can, slow and under control. We're not trying to go through as fast. Exercise 2 in this series is going to be still toe touch weight bearing, but now I'm going to move side to side with my torso. And again, I'm going to go as far as I can under control, as long as there's no pain. You can be holding on lightly for support with your arms if needed. And again, 8 times each way, switch your feet, and then do it again. Third exercise of the series is still toe touch weight bearing, but now I'm going to hinge. So I'm going to push my butt back, bring my chest down, and then stand back up. 8 times over, then switch your legs. I'm going to show you from the side angle view so you can see this one. I'm not lurching forward with my lower back. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to hinge. So I'm going to push my butt back, keep my back nice and straight, and then stand back up. I'm not going super far here. Maybe about a foot down and a foot up until I feel like a nice little stretch in the back of my leg, and then stand back up, okay? All right, now we're going to work on some calf raises. This is going to be a nice progression. What I want you to do is hold on this thing for support, and all I want you to try to do is just go straight up onto your big toes and then down slow, all right? So typically when it comes to patients before a bunionectomy, when they raise up onto their heels up, they tend to kind of turn their feet out to the sides. I want you to think about really getting up onto that big toe and then down slow, but we're gonna hold on for support as much as needed for 2 rounds of 6 to 8 repetitions, all right? And our final 2 exercises are gonna be cross steps. What I want you to try to do is just step in front and then switch legs, step in front. So the base leg, the leg that's not moving, we're just gonna try to keep straight and flat. As the moving leg, we're just gonna bring in front of us. And I'll go 10 times with each leg. The further and faster I go, the harder it's gonna be. And now I'm gonna do the opposite. What I'm gonna do now is my base leg's in front of me and my moving leg's gonna go behind me. This one might be a little bit more challenging for your balance as well as the mobility of your back foot. So feel free to not go as far. And definitely think about keeping something in front of you that you can hold on to, like a table or chair. And again, 8 or 10 times each direction for that one as well. And that'll do it. That will replace your first home program. So now you're doing program number 2 and 3 a few times per week. And I'll see you next week.